Oh,
Oh, it didn't go through. All
it didn't
right.
go to the
We'll
countdown. All
get
right.
that for the next time. It's all right.
All right.
Anyway,
All right.
how's it going, everyone? Welcome to a brand new episode of 27 Outs, the World Baseball Classic way, right? As always, I am Ivan alongside Stefan. We have ourselves a watch along here tonight, as you can tell by the title of tonight's video. We got DR versus Venezuela. And as you guys can tell, without me using any words, obviously you could tell by the shirt, but I tried to bring in a little accessory as well. So excuse me if you see me waving this periodically throughout tonight's show. Stefan, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling great, bro. This cough is kicking my behind, but we getting through it, baby. You know what I mean? Day by day. But I'm feeling great. Venezuela is feeling a little better right now. We got a 4-2 ball game. Miguel Garcia just hit a double in the gap.
Listen, I'm not counting out Venezuela just yet. We're only bottom of the third.
You can't
I know
count
one
them
thing.
out.
Go ahead.
You can't count them out. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? Because they care. That's right. I'm throwing shots at Team USA, and we ain't even been on 2 minutes. Because they care, and it matters to them, and they playing for pride.
By the way, speaking of Team USA, I think it's official now. They have advanced. Thanks to Italy, because clearly they couldn't do the job themselves. Then that's crazy, right? How in a World Baseball Classic, what other teams do also matter even when you're not playing. That's how important every game is. Because one thing that I told you briefly earlier today, Stefan, was the fact that Team USA went into that game last night against Italy, and I think that was the most important game they've played to this point, if you were to ask me.
See, but they didn't look at it like that. We're going to get to them later. I don't even want to talk about them right now. They all disgust me. I don't even want to waste my time.
That's another run for Venezuela, 4-3, bro.
See what I'm saying? You see what happens when a country cares? You see? I'm sick of this. I don't even want to get into it.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Listen, we don't know how long. We might be here for 2-3 hours, bro. So listen, we gotta fill in the space.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, because if we go through this now, you want to go through this now? Because if we go through this now,
I'm open to whenever. Because I already knew coming into tonight's show we were gonna cover that. So
7-0 Italy. Look at Italy doing this to Mexico. Jesus.
By the way, if you are strictly just fans of what Team USA is doing, and I say that because for some other people, they don't really care about some of these other games, right?
Which is
when
crazy.
is Team USA? I know, right? Because
which is insane.
You are missing out on a lot. But Team USA fans should be thanking, Italy big time right now.
Yo, I want to send Big Dog a gift basket. I'm about to send him a gift basket or a gift card or something.
Give him a gift card to, like, I don't know, Starbucks, Dunkin', where he could get himself an espresso shot.
I'm telling you, bro. Big Dog gift card on the way, my boy. We got you, dog. Because you can't tell me that these games don't matter, right? You can't tell me that they're not of importance, right? And the thing that I tend to look at is Italy, they wanted this game. They didn't make no excuses. They didn't say, well, if this happens, if we get in. Nah, we coming in here, we whipping behind, and we ain't taking no stranger. We ain't leaving nothing up to chance. And the idea that, the United States leaves it to chance, that's kind of why I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of like, you backed your way into this position. You didn't earn your way into this position. And I'm going to tell you this off the rip, right? I'm going to tell you this off the rip. I feel very, very, very confident in saying USA is not making that out of the next round. I'm going to say that for everybody. And you could say, oh, well, you're American. You're supposed to be rooting for Team USA. Ivan, I'm going to ask you a question, bro. Seriously. and I'm gonna stop periodically because I got a cough and I'm still battling. But yo, they disrespected the game, bro. The way they approached that game last night, they disrespected the game, bro. And you know what, MLB, I gotta call you out. Y'all cowards, bro. You took the video down of him saying that you thought they punched their ticket. You guys are cowards, bro. Because all you're doing is enabling the bigger than the game behavior y'all exhibit on an everyday basis. Major League Baseball, their social media team, and everybody associated with their social media team. That's right, I said it. You guys are cowards. Ivan didn't say it. I did. You got a problem? Hit my Twitter account. Hit my IG. You're cowards, bro. And then to sit there and automatically assume that you're going to get in, that's why I'm glad Italy whooped your behind and didn't leave nothing to chance. It gave it to y'all. Throwing the ball all over the field, looking like a bunch of also-rans out there. You guys disgust me.
That was the thought process, I think, all along. Like, it was, I don't really think it was a matter of whether D-Road actually cared whether they had advanced or not yet at that point, right? Because as we know, they didn't up until now, of course.
Right.
But at the time, even if he did know, I think all along Team USA, they're just entering this tournament on some like, well, we already think we're better than most of these countries. And while they are right to a certain extent, that's why they ended up in the situation that they ended up in last night, where a team such as, who, by the way, Team Italy probably doesn't even have half the talent that Team USA has, right? And that's not a knock on Team Italy, by the way. That's me giving them all the praise in the world for being able to. They beat the bully, basically, bro. They beat the bully.
They punched the bully in the face. They didn't beat him. They punched the bully in the face.
Mm-hmm.
They let the bully know, y'all niggas ain't bullies, bro. Y'all not bullies. You guys act like Team USA acts like their shit doesn't stink. And clearly we now know it does. It does. And this is the thing I'm going to tell you. Like, I'm kind of glad that this happened, because the thing that I took away from it is, yo, you can't play half speed. You can't play halfway. It's either you want it or you don't. You can't assume that just because you're America that we're going to give you or hand you anything. And I'm sorry, the entitled attitude of saying, and let me ask you this, bro. You've been in dugouts, because they come for me every time I say something. So I asked the person that's played. You've been in dugouts, bro. Before a tournament of any kind, isn't the first thing your manager does or your team does, yo, you know what? These are the rules. This is what happens if we win or lose. This is what happens if this happens. Tiebreakers happens if this occurs. Can somebody explain to me and Ivan, and you could help me, bro, why none of the coaches on his coaching staff who have MLB experience, y'all couldn't Google before the game, yo, this is what happens if? Help me, bro, because I'll say this for the record. Behind the scenes, Mom says when I get like this, I don't let you talk, and I'm ranting and raving. I should let you speak more. So I'm going to shut up because I want you to get your thoughts off. But that's crazy to me, bro. That nobody said, yo, all right, let me figure out what this rule is before we decide to speak, not knowing what I'm talking about. How do you feel, bro? Because I'm done with them.
If I had to take a guess, I think it was really related to the fact that they were 3-0, right, going into last night's game, which is now, of course, where they find themselves 3-1, and thankfully still having the opportunity to advance here. But yeah, I think they saw the record in the standings and they were like, yo, we 3-0. There should be no reason why, we don't have any games on the schedule for the first round, and we're still not yet in the next round yet. I think that was really everybody's thought process, But I agree with you. To go back to something that you said a couple of minutes ago there, Stefan, was Listen, I don't think USA is winning this tournament. I don't know how far they go. I'm listen, they might find themselves in the finals, which I doubt, right? Especially when you look at how much more these teams wanted, or should I say these countries, right? They just wanted, a whole lot more. And I
Yeah.
think Team USA, for example, I wouldn't be surprised if they waited until the later innings just because, oh, well, we could do that, right? Like we're talented enough to just, flip the switch and start to get things rolling again. And yeah, you saw what that got you last night. It got you your first loss and nearly at the tournament. But not just that, these other teams, they're coming to strike early. So you're in trouble. If you don't come with that same energy, because now we know that it's going to be, I believe it's Canada and Puerto Rico. One of those teams are the ones that are going to have to match up with USA and now Italy, right? Moving forward.
I think that's how it's going to work. But I'm going to just say this for the record, too. You know what I found out, bro? Because, sick and all, cough and all. I don't care. We report, baby. We do work out here. They did not know the situation they were in until the 8th inning of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear him say that? In the press conference, Mark DeRosa did not find out the situation his team was into the 8th inning. Somebody.
That's a damn shame.
Hold on, bro. Cause I'm trying to I gotta get this out. Nobody said nothing? How you don't say nothing? How somebody on the bench ain't give you the Iggy? Yo, we can't lose tonight. You got Bryce Harper and Alex Bregman sitting on your bench? Are you kidding me? Paul Goldschmidt should never see the field. Yo, bro. How come? And you know what? You know why I'm also upset? Because even when you win, you too cool. You're too cool for school. Where's the emotion? You talk about, oh, it means everything playing for your country. Then if it means everything, then show that, bro.
You know what I think?
Go ahead.
You know what I think? I truly believe that Team USA is obviously physically participating in the World Baseball Classic, but mentally, I think a lot of these guys are still like, it's spring training. They've been doing this for how many years now? This time of year is not when they're, slowly but surely ramping up, but not going from 0 to 100, because clearly that's what the Classic does. And that's what these other countries are going to force you to have to come with, because if you don't, you're going to find your ass out of this tournament in the next round.
So let me ask you this question. We got winter ball leagues all over the planet. Should Team USA have to qualify for the tournament in the years before the WBC starts? Sort of like what they do with the Olympic team in the NBA, where you have to play in qualifying tournaments before you get to the Olympics. And if you get bounced, you don't qualify. Team USA should have to go through an experience where they should have to qualify for this just like everybody else.
Yeah, but you see, I see where you're going with it, but at the same time, it is a Major League Baseball event. So I could see where like Team USA is kind of like grandfathered in,
Okay, so if they're grandfathered in, so then if this is where we're going, then by the way, Mexico got runners on first and second, no outs in the 7th. So this ain't over yet.
What's the score over there? Because I turned that game off.
7-9, but it's about to be 7-4 real quick. This ain't over. Team USA could still lose and be done, and I'm hoping that they are. I'm rooting for Mexico right now. They got the bases loaded, no outs. Viva Mexico. Do it. Snatch it from these dudes.
I forget the manager of Team Mexico, but
Benji Gil.
Benji Gil, right? He did say that he's actually looking forward to having another matchup against Team USA at some point.
Nah. End that dream. Put these dudes to sleep.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And in a way, it's kind of good that it didn't happen, because then this would, start the whole conspiracies and this is rigged and all of this stuff. But if I was Team Mexico and Team Italy, yo, both managers, I would have had a little conversation like, yo, let's do a little teamwork action here where we make sure Team USA is eliminated, regardless of who wins tonight, because there were so many different scenarios. You had one for Mexico, you had one for Italy. Team USA had like 3 because that's how bad the situation is for them,
Yo, it's the 7th inning. There's bases loaded with no outs. A grand slam makes it 7-4. This game ain't over.
And we've seen some grand slams in this classic.
And
Otani got
that's
one.
what I'm
Tatis got one.
And so when everybody it's 7-0 in the 7th, it's over. No. Team USA almost pulled off a mini miracle last night.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that the little run that they went on, and then I was like,
but the run pissed me off. It pissed me off because where was this urgency in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th inning?
Mm-hmm.
Was not there. And Mark DeRosa should never manage again. Mark DeRosa should never. You laugh. When Team USA won the tournament, who was the manager?
I don't remember. Who was it?
Jim Leland.
Okay, right.
Now we want to reinvent the wheel and get cute.
7-3.
You see what I'm saying?
Tatis just went yard. My fault. I didn't see the actual home run. I just saw the celebrating and he's rounding the bases. I'm like, all right. I'm assuming he went yard.
He did go yard. He crushed his ball. Jeez.
Hold on. We gotta do one of these, bro. One of these, At some point I am gonna have to stop because I don't think they will, but
you about to get carpal tunnel in your hands, bro.
Damn, Venezuela, they gotta the offense gotta show up. That's one thing when you meet up with some of these teams in the later rounds now, you gotta have it offensively.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't wanna talk down on any of these teams, bro, but with the teams that are still in this tournament, right? Like a Korea, for example, a Puerto Rico, like those are teams who, yes, while you guys should be proud that you're moving on, you're also going to have to step it up offensively because there's about 4 to 5 other teams that are just straight up juggernauts.
So, but do you know why I say USA should have to go through this process?
No, I get it. Absolutely. Because it shouldn't be a given, right?
No, but also you got these dudes playing winter ball. All these Latin players, they play winter ball. Every major leaguer should be forced to experience that once in his career to gain an appreciation for how this really is. Now, they never will because MLB owns a tournament, like you said, and they're entitled, and it's America, and you can't tell me nothing. Here's the problem. When you end up getting your behind whooped because nobody can tell you nothing, I don't want to hear no excuses now. Because the words out of Mark DeRosa's mouth was, oh, this is a dream team. The dream almost died last night.
Damn near.
The dream could still die tonight. I don't want to hear none of that dream team. Dream team. In what world? Where?
I'm going to be honest, though. Going into that game last night, I was also, a victim of, isn't like Team USA already in the next round? I'm not going to lie. I know they got to know what's going on over there, having, being involved in the tournament. Yeah.
It is different for, and we should know too, obviously, because we cover the sport. But like, bro, it's your job to know.
Yeah.
You get you playing for pride, right? And you know what this also shows me too is that the players ain't invested in this either. Because if you're Bryce Harper, how are you not knocking down Mark DeRosa's door going, yo, you playing this old ass Goldschmidt over me? We got to have a talk, bro. You doing all this recruiting. We want the best players, and you put Paul Goldschmidt in the game over me. Where? In what world is that okay? I'm sorry, PCA hit 2 home runs yesterday. PCA should start over Byron Buxton from now till the tournament ends.
Yeah, PCA looks really good. Mm-hmm.
He looked amazing yesterday.
Right.
But then D-Roller say, oh, you got to go back to Buxton because, you want to get everybody fair shake. No. This is do or die. Or just say, yo, we bigger than the game. We don't care. Say the words. If this is truly, because that's how it came across to me. You see, we're watching this watch-along right now. Do you understand how happy I am to see Fernando and all these dudes celebrating? Mm-hmm. I'm loving that, bro, because that means that you celebrate. You love the fact that, my team's in the tournament. We get to show off for the country. Also, DR got embarrassed last tournament. It wasn't a shoe-in that DR made the tournament last time. Mm-hmm. They got embarrassed, bro. They didn't make it out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we don't want that to happen again.
Right.
We don't want that to happen again. And I'll say this too, and I want to know what you think. In this particular tournament, right? How big do you think a manager is in this particular tournament? Because there's only 7 games. Mm-hmm. So it goes by relatively fast. Don't you think you want an experienced manager in there to kind of walk you through, hey, man, I'm going to go to this person. If this is like, DeRosa doesn't have the experience. Am I wrong for saying so?
I think, listen, coming into this year's WBC, and because, for those who remember, DeRosa was also the manager of the team in the previous World Baseball Classic that lost to Japan in the championship game. So I ultimately understood why he got another shot, right? Like, first year, we got this far. Let's see if we could run it back, right? Mm-hmm. Now, this time around, he's got an even better team, and I don't even think that's up for debate, right? No. But one thing that I do believe that they are going to have some serious problems with is, listen, while we all understand the Skubal decision, he's about to set, himself up for decades in his family. But at the same time, that's a huge loss, man. That is a huge loss.
Skeens is only making 1 start.
He got 1 more? Because
Skeens is done. He's not pitching again in the tournament. He's done.
Wow. That
crazy, was his 1 start. And it's
if that's the case, then USA, I mean, literally, God bless the USA. Straight up. God bless the freaking USA, because y'all in trouble.
And you see why I say is bigger. They think they're bigger than the game. How you come for half a minute, say I'm gonna throw 1 start and then be done? If you're gonna be all in, be all in. If you're a free agent and you got a free agent contract, don't go anywhere near the tournament. Tariq Skubal, I'm sorry, but you look like a coward. I don't care about your. If you're so concerned with your free agency process, why the hell did you volunteer to pitch for Team USA?
That's a great point. I was gonna go there. Why even have to hold up a roster spot, right? Like, this could have been given to somebody else, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this was a case of Skubal agreeing to play and then suddenly contemplating like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it. No, you knew this all along, even when you received the invitation to play for this team. It wasn't one of those things where now it's spring training, the season is about to begin. You got to focus on that. Don't hit us with that BS, bro. Not at all.
And this is why you shouldn't have signed up.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have, like you say, you took a roster spot from somebody that could have had one. To me, that comes across as selfish. That's some selfish stuff right there.
I've seen some comments over the past like 24 hours of people saying like, yo, if Skubal and Skeens and these guys were going to do this, why didn't they invite Max Fried? Why didn't they invite Garrett Crochet? I mean, Jules, I know you might have not liked that.
Well, they did invite Max Fried.
Oh, they did?
Max Fried told them no.
Oh, okay.
So, because he didn't want to take a roster spot from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett Crochet, they asked him. He said, no, I'm not doing it. No thanks.
Right. At least while we do criticize certain guys for not wanting to play, even though we would love to see them suit up, like, I also respect the fact that these guys are just giving a straight up no, right? Like, there's no, I gotta see, maybe I could come and give you 35 pitches. It's like, get out of here with that, bro.
Yo, and the thing is, it's like, it's almost like a kid, right? You give him a lick of an ice cream ball or candy bar. You're like, yo, this candy bar about to be lit. And then by the time you go to finish the candy bar, your mom takes it away. Like, nah, you can't have no more. Then why the hell did you let me get a small piece of the bar anyway? I hate this.
They don't take it serious, bro. You know,
And
it's as clear as day. They don't take it serious.
And that's the problem. Why that's what's wrong with us as Americans. We don't take nothing seriously, bro. Because we're like, oh, but we got the season, so it don't matter. This WBC might draw more ratings than your World Series. They broke Tubi.
Oh, yeah, we got to get into that, bro. By the way, shout out to you guys who are here rocking with us to this point. Did anybody else have issues trying to get into this game tonight? Because, yo, first of all, I didn't even get to see the Juan Soto, the 2-run shot that he hits in the first inning. I didn't get to see that live. I had to see the highlight because Tubi was on some
Acting
BS.
up. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of business Major League Baseball and Tubi didn't come to that we had to suffer. Me and Stefan were like, yo, what if we can't get into Tubi tonight for the Watchalong?
What are we gonna do? Yo, because here's the thing. When we tell y'all we're gonna give y'all something or we're gonna bring y'all something, we want to honor the agreement. We want to honor the, you know what I mean? We don't want to just be like, oh, it don't matter. Nah. And this would have been above our control, literally. Like we'd have been, we wouldn't have known what to do. Like we would have had issues.
Like the lockout would be too. Unfortunately.
Oh God, here we go with that shit too.
That's a good point, Shrek. And Stefan and I were talking about this earlier. I did say this, bro. Like that's the least they could have done. With all the switching and it's no longer gonna be on Fox. We're going to do it on Tubi now. If you're going to make a change such as the one that they made, you got to go with something that's free, bro. None of this, you got to subscribe or log in through your cable subscription because, they be having multiple ways to log in now if you don't have an account,
Nah, they be jerking people, bro. But you know what I did? I re-logged into my Fox Sports app just in case. Right before this, I was proactive. Vinny Pasquantino again. Is that his third home run of the game? Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Yo, you know what's funny? Look at what Shrek commented at 9:21. Yo, Shrek, are you in the future, bro? Let us know.
Yo, shout out to Italy. Shout out, and I've said this to y'all. I said it Monday night when we did the show. Italy was the dark horse to me, bro. I just saw them and I'm like, oh, they're dark. They're dangerous.
I slept on them, but I for sure do respect the hell out of what they got going on right now.
You know why Shrek is in the future? Because Vinny Pasquantino's a Royal. Stop playing yourself, Shrek.
I know that's another thing too, right? Being a Royals fan, Shrek, like I know you're cheering for your boy, but hopefully he brings some of his energy back to the Royals early on,
Jack Caglione hit a ball yesterday too that didn't land yet. That ball was a shot.
Thank you for mentioning him because I think this is a great, experience for him.
No doubt.
Coming into 2026 now, this got to be huge. And then to be able to do it alongside one of your teammates, like, Vinny and Caglione, they're teammates daily, bro. They're going to have to see each other for the rest of this year every day.
And it's a good experience because it's like, yo, remember when nobody thought we were going to do nothing? And we went in and stomped people out? Nobody. You know what this title should have been? Nobody's bigger than the game. The title of this watch-along is Nobody's Bigger Than the Game. Wow, Brazaban escapes. Acuna's like, really? You call that a strike, bro? Wow, bro. So what happens here? If Venezuela loses, are they done?
No. So DR and Venezuela have already clinched spots in the next round. The winner of tonight's game between Venezuela and DR will play Korea. The loser of tonight's game will play Shohei Ohtani and friends in Japan.
That might have to be another watch along right there, bro.
This is the tricky part too about not only tonight's game, but what's gonna come in the next round, because obviously if you're Venezuela and DR, you want to make sure that you come out on top for bragging rights, to be able to stand in front of the line when it comes to Latinos and say like, yo, we did it tonight, even though the tournament isn't over, right? It's a huge game. But then the issue is, though, if you lose,
oh yeah,
if you're Venezuela or DR and you lose, you're putting yourself in a tough situation. You got to face Japan, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing that I would say is that Team USA has an advantage. I mean, either of those teams will have an advantage. You know why? Because Japan, they all got to come stateside. They got to travel to the States, where you've been in Miami for the whole time.
Right.
You know where you're staying. You know where you're comfortable. You good.
They coming from a completely different time.
Then they gotta come. They gotta come from, like, I think 3 or 4 different time zones
from outer space.
Damn near, yeah. Yo, it's crazy, bro. By the way, I just love this because Venezuela's not gonna give up. I know it's 7-3, but they're gonna score a couple more runs. This is gonna be a game. I really do believe that. You just hope that DR doesn't mercy rule you before you get to, because DR is looking like, hold up.
I think they already have a couple so far this tournament, right?
3.
Damn. I was gonna say 2. 3 is crazy.
I think it's 3.
Right. I might have missed the third one.
Yo. Speaking of mercy rule, Italy is doing it to Mexico right now. It's about to be 9-1. Look at this, bro. Wow.
Yo, shout out to the Italians, man.
Buona Natale.
I was gonna say, yo, by the way, Italian food is certainly on, like, if I had to do like a ranking of like favorite types of food,
it's up
Italian food is up there, bro.
It's up there, yeah.
That's top 5 for me, honestly.
It's up there.
That's top 5.
For sure.
And no, I'm not talking Olive Garden. I'm talking the good stuff.
Listen, man. It's quick story time in the middle of this game as Juan Soto digs into his, I think, his 3rd bat already. You remember what Mom made the last time you came through, right? Chicken color parmesan. I think she did some I think she did some baked ziti too with that. You were here for that?
I think I was. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Listen, your mom's cooking. I've had so many different plates to this point. Sometimes I forget what
he's lost.
And it's such a variety too. Like, I'm here having this. I don't come back again for another few months, and I'm having a completely different plate.
Yeah. So the reason why I say that is because everybody's asking me, yo, what's on the menu the next time we get together? So I got Mom Dukes in the chokehold right now, going, yo, let me see what's on the menu. I love that energy from Soto. They just sold the home run. That guy's energy is awesome. That's why I'm not a Yankee fan that says, oh, he left us. That guy is awesome. If somebody's offering you $800 million, you leave too.
Oh, by the way, did you hear Aaron Boone's comments a few days ago where he said that Juan Soto is the one that still misses the Yankees?
Well, Aaron Boone's an idiot. I'm going to tell you why Aaron Boone's an idiot. Aaron Boone's an idiot because you should be speaking on the fact that your team got trounced in the first round of the playoffs. Leave Juan Soto's name out your mouth. Handle your business. That's petulant and childish. The fact that this man's name is in your mouth. I'm sorry. I don't care if it was in a playful manner. Don't nobody care.
He did give Soto a lot of credit though, like in terms of the kind of player that he is, and also the relationship that I mean, he kind of made it seem like they still have a really good relationship, but I'm sure that was more so when he was on the team still.
No, but I think Soto's the type of guy. I think Soto's the type of guy. Soto seems like a good guy, man.
The media, they really paint him out to be, the bad guy sometimes.
I mean, you need all right. So can we be honest? Can we be honest? Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate that. I hate that because they did the same. They always do that. They always paint one player out to be the best thing in the world and one player out to be the villain. It's not fair. Like in my particular case, or in this particular case, right? Let's bring it down to brass tacks. Somebody offers you the amount of money that the Mets offered him. What did you want him to do? Say no, no thanks, I'm good? Come on, man. Like you can't I can't begrudge the dude for taking the money, and I can't begrudge him too for being the type of guy who says, "Yo, just listen, I'm not into all the fraternization. I'm not into how do you get Oh no, it's wow, I'm an old man just threw me for a loop just now. You see that?
Drew, let's help you out here, bro. Let's help you out. Do you have a smart TV or even on your phone too? You could download the app on the. I don't know if you got an Android or if you have
And
an iPhone.
and the app is free. You don't have to pay for it. It's absolutely
Mhm.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Thank you
so
for pointing that out, though, because what he said right there, and I don't want to, highlight it to put him on the
no,
spot,
a lot of people are going through that, not
right?
just
But
him.
this is why we have these types of conversations, and shout out to you for being somebody who watches us, right? Because
Jules,
it's you, and I'm sure maybe some other people who that are your age that go through this stuff,
Jules, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. From the bottom of my heart, I love that you're here. Shout out to the OG for being here. And just to even have the courage to ask the question, because most people wouldn't ask the question. Most people like, no, I'm gonna just let it rock because I don't wanna. No, bro, ask. That's why
Mhm.
we're here. We're here to help. I also put a link in the description where the game you can come to the watch along here tonight. If you need help with the instructions, we should have put it in the banners that Tubi is free. If you have a smartphone, you can just but listen, if anybody has questions on how to download throughout the course of the night, because I think we're gonna be here for a little while, shoot away, man. I think baseball has done a bad job of putting these games in a accessible area for everyone.
Right.
They've done a really bad job. I don't know how you feel, bro, but that's how it feels to me.
Well, I did mention earlier tonight, I wasn't all that mad about the Tubi decision, after all, considering it is a free app, right? And you don't have to put like any of your information really into it to kind of, just
To
watch
get
this
it, to
one
access it.
game.
Yeah.
Right. But
Mhm,
at the same time, the fact that they did it the day of, right? Like we're talking a few hours. I mean, obviously it happened earlier today, but the
mhm.
day of, we're talking what, maybe less than 12 hours in between when you made that announcement and when the game actually took place. Like, not a lot of people are looking for it at that point because they already think, like, all right, well, Venezuela and DR are playing on Wednesday, so I'm gonna just go to FS1 or Fox Sports, whatever,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't know if I'll go that far. I don't nah, you can't put them on FS2. What I would say is put the if you're so concerned with this Italy game, Italy Mexico, because it affects the United States, put that game on FS1 and put the Venezuela DR game on Fox.
Mhm.
There's a lot of Latin people in this country, bro.
Right.
There's a lot of Latin people in the country, bro. Like it just like, and I think part of it, you know why I'm starting to embrace, bro, is that baseball is a global game and baseball is doing a bad job of treating it like that. Like it's a global game. Look at all these countries that have showed up. Australia, Korea, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Japan. These countries are representing, bro.
Mhm.
And they're playing with the for what's across the chest, not on the back. By the way, we stunning the competition out here. Shout out to my brother who made this hoodie, but they appreciate the competition. I don't feel like we appreciate it, bro.
No, I think we do, but I think Americans are very picky as to when they want to show emotion, when they don't want to show emotion. Whereas for a lot of these other players, especially when they suit up, because that's the other thing, right?
This is
And
funny.
a lot of us, we were laughing about that earlier too, Armand. A lot of us, you know, damn, I had lost my thought. I forgot it. There, it's gonna
A
come
lot
back
of
to me.
us feel like the emotion needs to come back into the game.
Oh yes, going back to USA being picky, right? Like you have a lot of people, and I even see Michael K still talking about this stuff, bro. Like, yo, Michael K, I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Yankee fan and all, but I kind of feel like you're showing your age, bro. I've been hearing him have this conversation about dudes, they shouldn't be pimping things and doing overreactions in the third or fourth inning, bro. Go somewhere with that, please. Please go. And everybody else who still feels that way, because you had even shared something too, Steph, where I was like, yo, these people could all just go to hell, bro. Like, go find a meetup spot and all of y'all could just go to hell straight up. Because I can't believe that we are still having these types of conversations in 2026. It's crazy, bro.
Because the fun police don't want you to have fun. I call them the fun police. You guys are just straight up haters. If it ain't to the letter of law, it ain't to the book. Oh, you can't do that because you don't want to offend anybody. And because God forbid we have fun. God forbid we show some emotion. God forbid we get more people into the game. Oh, the horror, the crime, the atrocity. Because God forbid that the 68-year-old jerk off like you, Michael K, is aging out. No offense, Jules. We love you. Michael K, you gotta go. And people like you gotta go. Because the game needs to evolve. We can't be stuck in 1893. It's no good. It is no good.
Shout out to people like Jules on, just being open to wanting to, experience things like this, right? Such as 27 Outs, such as experiencing a chat where you're talking with people from all over the world. They might be in the US. I know we got a couple of people who watch us from Canada. They're Blue Jays fans,
For sure.
We've had people at one point, I think we've had people in Puerto Rico. Like, we as well got people from all over who watch us. And that was even before the World Baseball Classic, right?
No, yeah.
So for us to be in this situation now where we have the platform, we have the people from various places who watch us, to go back to your point that you said on the previous show, Stefan, I agree with you. This World Baseball Classic, and I think us covering it, maybe that's where a lot of what I'm saying comes from. But it does hit more for sure. That was something that you mentioned the other night, and I agree with you.
Listen, it makes conversations like this feel special. It makes a phone obsolete, bro. There's been times throughout this tournament that I've put this phone down and left it there. Because I'm so enthralled with what's happening. I'm so enthralled with the passion. I'm so enthralled with the idea that, yo, we get to represent our country. How beautiful is that, bro? Forget about how you feel or how anybody else feels. It's the idea that Salvador Perez gets to wear Venezuela across his chest probably means more to him than any championship.
Especially if he were to win for Venezuela, right? No shade to you, Shrek, but imagine, and maybe not, right? Maybe, a World Series matters more to you, right? But imagine, you being able to wear your country's jersey. You're able to play alongside people who maybe you might have grown up with, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these Dominicans were playing, baseball together back when they were in Dominican Republic.
Oh,
I would not be surprised. I'm talking long before they even got their deals long before they even probably met each other in the minor leagues, and of course at the big league level. But it hits a little different, you know. It's special.
And even I'm gonna be honest, even the way that even the style, the sneakers, the cleats they wear, the gloves, the swag, the drip, that's beautiful too.
By the way,
'Cause
Manny Machado's glove before the tournament actually started, I saw some photos of it. Absolutely fire,
sick,
bro.
bro.
Fire,
Nah,
bro.
and you know I'm a Jordan head. Yo, there's a picture on PR that had the Puerto Rican flag Jordan 1s, bro. I wanted to jump through the screen and snatch them off his feet, bro. I was like, yo, send that over here. Send that over here, bro.
You sound like a New Yorker saying that, bro. I know a couple of people in New York be doing stuff like that.
For some Jordan 1s, I might.
Yeah, I remember being in high school and people would get robbed for sneakers, they'd get robbed for like expensive
Son,
coats, all types of stuff, bro.
yo, by the way, there's a pair of Jordan 1s that somebody's wearing on Team Mexico. I think it's Duran. The green with the red, and I'm like, yo, bro.
Right.
I wish I was Mexican for half a second. Those sneakers is fire, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've been enjoying this WBC so much that I'm gonna be very disappointed when it's over, bro.
I'm gonna be sad, bro, because then I gotta go back to spring training.
Imagine going from here to literally back to square one.
Oh man, sad.
Like, you know, pre WBC, and I'm not talking about overall, right? But before, because you know, we're this is now gonna be our third season that we cover, so we haven't been able to cover a WBC until now. But before the WBC came along here on the platform, you know, we kind of looked forward to spring training. You know, we wanted to be here just to be able to get, you know, any little taste of baseball, right? Like, screw it, it's spring training. But I kind of feel like we've been spoiled now in 2026, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna go straight from the classic to spring training. I think I need a couple of days. I might need a few days.
Listen, I haven't watched the spring training game yet this year. Why? For what? What does it do? You report on the injuries, you report on the signings, you report on who did what, and you move on. But don't you want to see how they look? No. Why waste my time? Speaking of time, I don't know if we talked about this off the air, but I want to know. We'll bring it on the air because it's all family anyway, right? What do you think about Yankees Giants opening the season separate from everybody else in San Francisco, right? On Netflix? Matt Vasquez is going to be calling that game.
I saw, yeah.
What do you think about a Yankees Giants opening night watch along? It's a Wednesday.
I'm down. I mean, considering that's the only game, and everybody here knows about Netflix. If you don't by now, I mean, even Jules knows about Netflix, right? If he knows about it, you for sure got to know about it too.
I'm saying,
we'll be here. Yeah.
No, because that's dope. It's a night game. Now we ain't gonna be here for first pitch. Hell no. But you'll see us in the third or fourth inning.
Yeah, you know, the thing is with us coming like right when games begin is because then we're putting ourselves in a situation where we might have to be here for 3 to 4 hours. And that's kind of crazy. Now, 2 to 3 hours, we've been there, done that. But once we start creeping over that third hour, like, which game was it of the World Series last year?
Game 3.
Game 3, where I don't even know. Listen, the game ended at like what, 1:30, 2 a.m., something ridiculous.
That game ended
like that.
3:30 in the morning, son.
3:30 in the morning. Look, you know why I don't know? Because I fell asleep, bro. And
I was up.
The show.
I was up like a jerk.
We ended the show because I think at that point we were well over 3 hours into talking about everything. And bro, I mean, we're also human too, right?
We did 4 hours ourselves, bro. I was looking at the clock going, all right, bro. Like,
yeah. I don't know how these young folks do it. these young streamers where they do these marathons for 24 hours, 7 days, a month. How do you guys do this stuff? And there's a couple of guys who I love the work ethic. I love how they go about, just being creative, right? Content creators, as they
Yeah.
say. But at the same time, like, I look at us, and right now we're having fun, right? We might go for another hour and some change, whatever the case may be. But
Yeah.
I think to myself, like, yo, how the hell are these little mofos going for 24 hours and all this stuff, bro?
Jules with the perfect answer.
Yo, it might be something. Drugs, energy drinks. I mean, I don't know.
Word. Does Venezuela make this a game? I gotta know.
I would hope so. I would hope so, because right now, this game, it's the beginning was, it was definitely great to look at. But the more this game goes on, and they're not putting up runs. That's the situation here, right?
That's dope. I don't even know. We don't even know who this person is, but that is fire.
Appreciate the
We
love.
appreciate you, man. For real, man. South Bronx. Shout out to the South Bronx. We see you out here. Who you rooting for, bro? I don't even know. Should I even ask? South Bronx. I think we know who he's rooting for.
By the way, did you just like come across the platform, or have you been watching it for some time? Because we don't know if somebody's like from Shorts, or if they're just finding us now.
There we go. We got the answer we looking for.
Hey, we here, bro. We here.
Okay.
Yo, I got the plátanos downstairs, but I didn't want to go all out like that, because at that point I'm like maybe looking like a damn fool. So I'm like, yo, maybe the shirt and a mini flag is all right, that's the furthest extent I'll go to for tonight.
Nah, bringing the plátanos up there, it's OD, bro.
Yeah, bro. I left them down there. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna come here acting a fool, bro. I think the shirt is good enough.
Damn, que lo que, bro. By the way, if you ain't subscribed yet, please go subscribe, bro. We can use the subscribers. We appreciate it.
That's true, man. A lot of you guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're new here, right? Like,
Word.
rather than having to always search for us, why not subscribe? And everything that we put out is, right there for you.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said con mango. Look at that, bro. All right. Favorite Dominican dish. To all our Dominicans in here. Ivan, what's up, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's not. I wouldn't go ahead and say it's the tres golpe, as they say. So that's the mango, that's the fried cheese, that's the salami. Some people might even do like a fried egg as well. And and the dude who's here right now, hopefully he's still here. I know he knows exactly what I'm talking about, and maybe some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about as well. But I wouldn't go with that. That's a good question, bro. I don't know if I could really pick one particular Dominican dish that I'm like,
come on, bro. You gotta give me. All right, give me at least two.
I'll give you a few.
Two. Yeah, give me 2 or 3.
I do like, for example, like potato salad, right? There's a pink potato salad that Dominicans make using beets. They might cut up some beets. They use the liquid of the beets to mix within like everything else already in the potato salad.
Okay.
It's good, bro. It's one of those things where if you're not, because some people like, oh, look at the color, it's off, or I don't eat beets, whatever. If you don't really care for that, then I think you'll like that. The other thing that I just mentioned a minute ago, like, those, I don't really eat that often, but is it something that I like? Like, yeah, for sure. I do like that.
You gotta hit me with a little bit of the Maurice Soñando. I know you guys are famous for that.
Maurice Soñando is pretty good. For those who don't know, that is milk and orange juice mixed together. I think they put a couple of other things too, though, right?
Condensed milk, sugar.
Yeah. But the main 2 ingredients that you gotta have in there is definitely the sugar, the orange juice and the milk for sure.
Listen, when this cough leaves, if y'all win, I'm gonna have me a couple cups of Maurice Soñando.
Yo, I hear you saying that. I haven't had one in so long, bro. It's been a while. I can't even tell you the last time I had one.
Son, yo, there's this guy on Instagram I follow. We sidebarring the hell out this game, by the way. There's this guy on Instagram I follow. Yo, he made it homemade, bro. It looked delicious, bro.
I've tried. Not to say
Son.
that it hits the same as it would like if you were to get it from like an actual spot or maybe a restaurant.
All right,
I've tried.
he coming with the dishes now. All right, bro. All right.
Let's see.
All right, cool.
Okay. Mofongo is all right. The first one though, I don't know what exactly that is. Maybe I've never tried that one. And I sound so bad for saying that too, being half Dominican myself. Like I'm showing my ass right now. This ain't good.
Listen, everything he probably talking about is fire, bro.
Most likely, yeah.
Per Sarah Lang, 72 home runs is the most single World Baseball Classic record, 2013 and 2009.
Damn, that's crazy. We up to 92 and we only in the first round? Yo, that's wild. Word. Oh, okay. Ooh. Yes, I have tried that. For sure. Yo, by the way, I know you're rooting for DR. Who are you an actual fan of in Major League Baseball? Like, who's your favorite team?
Word. And if you know other Dominican dudes that love baseball, tell them to come on, bro.
We had a couple, I believe, show love on the shorts and on TikTok too.
By the way, if you ain't following the 27 House Discord, please do so right now.
Oh, you know what? I want to give what was the dude's name? Oh, his name was Will. I don't know if he's watching right now. Maybe he came across or maybe he'll come, later on. Either way, there was a gentleman that I had met earlier tonight when I went to go grab dinner at Kava. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys know about Kava, but Kava, if you're watching, right, make sure you sponsor the show because could you imagine us talking baseball, eating Kava? It would be amazing. I would do it. I don't mind introducing Stefan to it. So,
bro, I like food.
Right,
so we
right.
In there.
It's Mediterranean food, but I met this dude and I go get my drink and he sees my shirt because I had on the sweater, but I didn't have it zipped up because the weather's nice, things are starting to feel right. So I'm like,
look
yo, chest is all out. He sees
showing
his
like, ass.
Yo.
Look, showing his ass. Look at
he said, yo, that's a dope shirt, bro. I was like, yo, appreciate it. So we ended up talking for like a quick 2-3 minutes. And I was like, yo, by the way, because he's talking to me about Team USA. And before I took off, I was like, yo, by the way, I have a baseball podcast. We're doing a watch along. He did follow us on Instagram. I don't know if he, did his further research, but I told him we all over though,
We got 316 followers. He started the day with 314. So one of those followers might have been him.
Right. Oh, okay. So he's a big fan of baseball in DR.
Wait, are you watching us in DR right now, bro? Are you in DR?
That's a great question.
No, he said something about the South Bronx, but yeah, so you get in the States because his first comment was the South Bronx. So
right.
My question is that how often do you get back to the motherland then?
Oh, a lot of these people, man, and I don't know if it's the same for him. A lot of these people, they go yearly, bro. Like it's like an annual trip or something.
It's like a experience going back to the homeland.
It's like a part of the 12-month routine that they go in, yearly.
Oh, you near Yankee Stadium? Oh, damn.
Oh, okay, got you. So he's in the heart.
When we go to a Yankee game, man, we got to pull up on you. You got to come to a game with us, man, and just sit there and chill. Mm-hmm. Seem like a cool dude. See, this is what I love, man. Bringing all different types of cultures, vibes, everybody coming together for a common goal, and that's the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, why I feel like DR got a home game in Miami, bro?
For real.
There's no Venezuela. I saw like 3 Venezuelan fans the whole game, bro.
I don't know. Their offense to me, they look kind of flat, and I know, it's easy to say that, especially when you look at the team that they're going up against and DR and the energy that they come with. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just was expecting a little more out of Venezuela, coming into this matchup. I was
Well,
expecting more of a slugfest.
my whole thing is Venezuela don't got the pitching to match up with DR.
Right, right.
That's why to me it was always a little lopsided. Because to me, pitching is really important, and that's what's gonna kill Team USA. No pitching.
Yeah, I think pitching is the one thing that has helped a couple of teams, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, if Puerto Rico didn't have the arms that they have on that team, I don't
They
think they'd
wouldn't have
even
made it out.
advancing to the next
Nah,
round, bro.
they don't make it
Because
out. Yeah, you're right.
they barely score runs, and
They
we
win every,
understand why.
but it's not their fault. They go with what they got.
They're trying, yeah.
Credit to them for even being in this position, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, even Vladdy's cleats look beautiful, yo. I feel like because of you, I'm an honorary Dominican. My sister-in-law, too. My sister-in-law, Beverly. Shout out to her. Que lo que? Big time Dominican.
She's Dominican.
What? She was like, "Oh, you're gonna watch that game between Venezuela and DR?" I'm like, "I'm doing a watch along for it. What you mean?" It's if it's baseball, you know where we at, bro. We right here.
One of my boys is actually at the game because I know he lived in Florida, and we were talking the other day, and I was like, "Yo, you got to be going to one of these games," and he's like, "I am. I'm going to the best one on Wednesday."
Damn! Wow! Salute.
Oh, we know why you cheering for DR2, Chad. You ain't got to tell us.
Listen, man, what they say, happy wife, happy life.
He's showing love to his lady too.
You know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to her. Yo, how is what's this classic like for you guys, bro? Like, I mean, I know you're a fan of the show and a fan of baseball, period, but with her being from there and them having a legitimate shot, because they could win the whole damn thing. Seriously.
Not Ken. They about to. They putting the beats on everybody, bro. This comment's funny right here. This comment right here is funny.
Oh, we know what that means.
That's funny. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, damn.
Then that Italy Puerto Rico game, I believe. Is it Italy Puerto Rico? I think it might be USA Canada and Italy Puerto Rico next round. I'm looking at like the standings and who advanced and all that,
Everything's in Miami, right? Moving forward.
That's a good question. That was actually a question that I had coming into tonight's show too. I was like, where are these people meeting up now?
I think everything's in Miami.
They were in San Juan. They were in Houston, Tokyo, Miami. Damn, man.
No, but I think
all over the damn place.
Everything is going to be centralized to Miami now.
Mm-hmm.
Next round, yeah. Yo, shout out to Chef Mambo, bro, who's going to be in the building on Friday.
He is, yeah.
Shout out to him. Yo, take some pictures and tag the IG, bro. Let's see you in your best Dominican merch. All right, so wherever you're watching these games from, this is what I want you to do. If you on Instagram, take a photo and tag 27 Outs in the photo, and we'll put you on our stories.
We do repost and all that stuff, bro.
For sure. So if you pulling for somebody and you want to show your page, like who you pulling for, pull up in a shirt or a little something, and we'll repost you. Just tag the show page. Next WBC though, we going 27 ounce merch is gonna be out. We rocking 27 ounce jerseys.
Next WC, we might even be there, bro.
Next WBC, we in the building, bro.
What's that? 2029, right? It would be.
We out there probably.
I think at that point, and you know where I'm going with this, considering our conversations behind the scenes and where we see ourselves.
Yeah.
But of course, Of course, we can't get there without the chat, right? Chat, listen, the only way we're going to be able to achieve these goals and get as far as we can is if you guys like these damn videos, leave some damn comments, tell a friend to tell a friend, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, yo, do me a favor tonight, man. We already at 316. I want to see if we get to 320 by the time this game ends. So tell anybody you know that's watching the game, come through, join the watch along, man. We gonna be here a minute. Venezuela, you gotta make this a game though, because DR is making this look easy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still shocked that this Italy-Mexico score, bro. This is perplexing to me.
I didn't think Mexico would go out like that.
That's crazy. Yeah, it makes him too much money. Of course. Yeah. Yo, what do you feel about, I'm going to tell you this. What do you feel about baseball in the Olympics, bro?
Damn, I'm going to be honest. Because I love the WBC as much as I do, I don't really care for the Olympics. Not going to lie, bro. I really don't.
I'm going to be honest. The baseball in the Olympics is worthless. Did you hear what they're doing? So there's only going to be 6 teams that qualify for baseball in the Olympics.
6 teams?
That's it. I'm like, what are we even doing here?
Yeah, that's first of all, that shouldn't even be a thing. Like,
and I'm sorry for all you people in the comments that were killing me, talking about, oh, they should never pull the All-Star game. Imagine putting this event where everybody full go in the middle of the year. Look at how crazy it's been, bro. And we talking about this March 11th. Imagine putting this in July.
That's why I was saying all along, bro. Like, even while that video was in the midst of, going viral. And for those of you who don't follow us on TikTok, I think it was in like 24 hours. What the video got, like 25 to 30,000 views, something crazy like that, right?
Yeah, almost 1,000 likes too.
Yeah, it got way more eventually, but it was that 12-hour like window, I would say, when we first put it out.
Yeah,
it went bonkers. And I was telling you all along, like, despite the negative comments and what people were saying to disagree with us. And listen, we take it all, right? Like, if you don't think that we said something properly, or if you think differently, that's why there's a comment section. But of course, go about things respectfully. I kept telling you all along, yo, there was nothing wrong with what you said. And I still stand by that. Nothing wrong at all. Because the All-Star game, I don't give a damn how good people think it still is for Major League Baseball being the sport that has the best one. It's not even in the same conversation as the World Baseball Classic.
This is a good question. That I don't know. You're gonna have to get back. We're gonna have to get back to you on it.
And also, here's the other thing too. If you're Major League Baseball, why in the hell do you give a damn about being allowed to enter the Olympics again? The reason why you came out with the WBC was because of what they did to you back then to begin with.
And that's why Bryce Harper's comments are perplexing to me.
Right.
Talking about all the WBCs are nice. It's nice, but it's not the Olympics. Then Bryce Harper, you know what? Go play for Team USA in the Olympics.
Or go back to the spring training with the Phillies, bro. Like, if
that's how you feel, give your roster spot up, son.
Yeah.
Like Bryce Harper, and this is what I'm talking about. You don't like the fact that was even a statement that came out your mouth is ridiculous to me. During the middle of the tournament.
Yeah, during is crazy.
Being one of the faces of the sport, where your sport is putting on this tournament so your country could be showcased. The fact that that's even a thing that comes out your mouth is beyond like tone deaf.
Mm-hmm.
Am I tripping, bro? Because I love to know.
No, it could kind of come off, and I don't know if I'm reaching by, sharing this, but it kind of comes off as if like, well, yeah, I am participating in it, but in a way, you're kind of throwing shots by saying, well, it don't mean that much to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's not that important. It's not that important just because not everybody's gonna be watching. Everybody watches the Olympics. That's not true. Because I got news for you, Bryce Harper. My ass don't watch the Olympics.
I don't. And with 6 teams, who the hell's watching that thing, bro? If that is true.
No, it's true. 6 teams. 2 teams that win here and qualify for the tournament in 2028.
Okay.
Shit is stupid, bro.
I mean, it's USA is gonna be in it. Dominican Republic, I think, is gonna want to be in it.
And then Tariq Schoolboy, for you to say, oh, but if they call me to pitch in the Olympics, I'll go.
He's lying out his ass, bro. I don't believe him. I think this is just one of those responses in the
No,
moment. It sounds good, you know.
I believe him because he'll have the contract already sewn up by then. You'll pitch because your contract will be straight.
What year is that though for the Olympics?
2028.
2020. So 2 more years. Okay.
Yeah, his contract will be solidified.
Right, right,
So he don't care what happens because if I get hurt, they still got to pay me.
right. Oh, that's interesting there by Armand. Let me highlight this comment.
FC was at O's camp today, and Alonso said USA didn't ask him, but Italy did.
Wow, could you imagine that?
He said no because he had a 5-month-old baby and wanted to get to know his new teammates.
I respect it.
Pete Alonso in the middle of that lineup. Jesus.
Listen, as a father myself, I saw 2 things, right? While I know there's a bunch of words here, I saw 2 things. I saw a baby and I saw new teammates. That's it. He wants to be a dad and he's got himself a new home, right? He's got to get familiar with where he lives now.
By the way, that Baltimore Oriole lineup, bro, Jesus. Like, they gonna win a lot of games 10-9. They ain't gonna pitch worth a damn, but they gonna hit.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed in how they went about this offseason, bro. I feel like they didn't get that pitching. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so we got clarification.
That doesn't sound like fun. By the way, thank you for sharing this, but it does not sound like fun. 6 teams, bro.
So go back to your comment that you left up here earlier. We agree with you, by the way. Like, this needs to be pointed out more. Yeah. Yeah. Because DR is rolling them dudes out in terms of relief pitching. Yo, it is so crazy how, we look at this and we and you are having a blast. As Manny's up, is top 7. Manny's at the plate right now. Runners on first and second. I'm sorry, but just watching the reactions from DR, I hope they win it all just because I want to see their reaction to winning it all. Because it's going to be pure emotion. Yes, there's going to be dancing. Yes, there's going to be singing. But I think if they win it all, I think they might cry, bro. Literal tears of like joy.
I agree. I think the fans and the players.
I just think it's something when you hear a professional big leaguer say, yo, but winning this tournament is bigger to me than winning a World Series. That's just, I'm sorry. Maybe because me and you are older now and like we're not as young as we used to be. And like you have a kid now and I have a different perspective with, my situation and stuff like that. Stuff like that gets me in the feels, bro. It's like, damn, bro. Like, to know that it means that much to you that you'll shed tears of joy. How can you hate on that, bro? How can you? But this tournament they show off too much and they dance around too much and they don't. If that's your only like gripe or if that's your only point of like argument why the tournament is bad, do me a favor, take a poop with your pants on. Do you take? I can't say I don't want to curse, but take a poop with your pants on. Because to some of these dudes, this is, and honestly, I don't know if you thought about this, bro, but you know how I think about it too. It's their way of giving back to the game. The game is giving them everything. And why do I not want to put on for DR? This is my way of saying thank you to baseball. Yo, I'm gonna suit up for my country. Yo, I'm gonna play virtually for free because they're not getting paid to do this, bro. They're playing just off this, just for the joy of the game.
Right.
How does that make you feel?
Listen, I've told you all along that I love it, right?
Mhm.
And the more that I see, and I don't know if I think there are some people who entertain, the idea of, speaking negatively about, like, the celebrations and the dancing and all that stuff, as you mentioned, as a way to try to get clicks, especially with us being content creators now. We don't do that ourselves, but as because we're still viewers of things, right? Like, we watch things outside of 27 outs, right? Do
Yeah.
you imagine if all we did was just do the show and that's it? We go crazy. But I think a lot of people are also doing these things because they know there's gonna be a bunch of people that are gonna come along in the comments and feel some type of way. And I
Hmm.
think that's what they're looking for sometimes too.
Hmm. By the way, shout out to Italy 9-1. They beat Mexico. The United States escapes by the skin of their teeth. They get to live on another day. But that day will be very short lived if you want to play the way they played the other night.
Right? They listen, if last night coming into tonight's game with Italy and Mexico didn't like light up a fire, not only in D-Row, but literally from the entire roster top down, then I don't know what will. I don't know what will,
And
seriously.
and no, but here's the other thing too. It's like, yo, at that point, fr- wait, the United States plays Canada
Right.
Friday afternoon. I just saw.
hmm And then it's PR Italy.
Oh man,
hmm
are you telling me we gonna have to be back here on Friday? Like, what we
Well, it
doing,
depends
bro?
what other games are on Friday. Because I didn't see the
Let's
full
look at the
schedule
schedule
yet.
because I know DR plays. DR plays. We play Friday afternoon. They said the
If
United States.
DR plays, well, not, excuse me, if DR wins tonight, they play Korea, remember.
So that's probably gonna be the earliest game.
So,
Yeah.
okay, I see. I see. So the winner of tonight
Mhm.
plays Korea on Friday. So far it's looking like DR and Korea are gonna be that first game, and then later that night is Canada USA. And then
Okay.
Saturday is Puerto Rico, Italy, and then Japan,
DR.
Venezuela. The loser faces Japan.
Oh, we, bruh.
Right.
Ooh, we. Yo, they're going crazy. Yo, look at Mexico, bro. Showing their fans love. Coming out the dugout, even though you got smoked. I
Hmm.
respect it, bro. Ronald Acuna. Ronald Fernando got that. Fernando makes right field look easy, bro. Jeez. Gets to every ball, don't even phase him. Oh man.
I think USA is there.
Oh
They're
no,
gonna.
all right. So Saturday, Houston's still in the mix. So what happens is USA plays in Houston. It's a 7 o'clock game,
Mhm.
right? And so I think you don't get to Miami until the final round. I think that's when everything is in Miami.
Right.
Here's a question though. Do we do a watch along for any of these United States games?
That's what I'm looking at the actual schedule right now. So tomorrow's an off day.
For everybody, I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
Yeah, nobody plays tomorrow. Friday, it's looking like Korea and DR. If DR beats Venezuela tonight.
They start the day.
6:30, right. At 8
Mhm.
is USA Canada.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't know. I'm stuck between Friday or Saturday. I don't know what I would want to do in terms of a watch along. I don't know which one I want to watch.
Because Canada's good. Canada's good.
Okay, so
Canada's good.
Korea, if DR wins tonight, Korea and DR, they play Friday night. That game is out of the equation because we're doing DR Venezuela now, right?
Yeah.
So it comes down to either USA, Canada, or Saturday night, we do Venezuela and Japan. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah,
Bro. That's
I
what I'm
think
saying,
I think I want to do. I think I want to do Venezuela, Japan, bro.
Yeah, because the thing is too, and I said this on the show just a couple of days ago. For a lot of people, nobody has really, like, you see highlights and all the stuff that comes out, midway through the game, after the game, when it's all said and done. But we haven't really gotten, to be able to do this, right? When it comes to Japan. So I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see if there's some Japan viewers that pull up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, but shout out to Vinny Pasquantino. You the MVP, dog. He's out here working. Your man said, I'm gonna hit 3 yayas tonight. Hold that.
I wonder how many espresso shots he's had since the tournament
3.
began.
Since the tournament. Wow.
Because I think Vinny has already hit like some others, right?
So he's had 5 espresso shots because he had 5 home runs.
He's been playing his ass off. Seriously.
Got paid too.
Mm-hmm.
The Royals paid him in the offseason, right?
I don't remember. What was it exactly? Did they?
Yeah. I think he got like 2 years, 16 to avoid arbitration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wilson Contreras at the plate right now. Dennis Santana on the mound.
They need something right now. First and third. I know there's 2 outs, but if you could try to make this a 3-run ball game. Damn. Nope.
There goes that.
No, sir. I need Vinny. Yo, Armand, you're playing a dangerous game there, brother. Because now you just might start a war with our good old pal and Shrek. Because that's where the dude plays now.
Oh, stop, man. We don't need no problems, man. We don't need no problems.
Yo, but Armand, what you worried about Vinny for though? Don't you got Jorge Polanco and I don't know what else y'all doing there. Oh man, we got to see how that turns out, By the way, speaking of Jorge Polanco, I saw a clip of him and Francisco Alvarez both going yard.
Yeah, they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit. The hitting for the Mets is not gonna be the problem. Can they pitch?
Mm-hmm. They already said Jonah Tong is going. He's starting in AAA. Yeah. So what's the rotation? You got Freddie Peralta, Nolan McLean, Manaya,
Holmes,
and Peterson.
Probably, yeah.
Right. Hey, is Senga starter or is he a reliever? Have they decided?
They're gonna make him. They're gonna go 6-man. He's the starter, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, he might actually find his way back in the rotation. You know how that works, especially today.
I mean, injuries are motherboard. Yeah, it's still early in the season, so it's still early in the season. By the way, very uncharacteristic for Salvador Perez to swing at that first pitch.
Mm-hmm.
You got runners on first and third, bro. Take a pitch.
Right.
Yo, man.
By the way, chat, since he posted that here, I want to ask you guys, right? So to go back to where we were undecided here, would you guys like to see us do a watch along Friday night, USA, Canada, or should we do Saturday instead, Venezuela, Japan? I like Venezuela, Japan more, but it's because of Japan. I want to give them some love,
Or do you want to see us talk? Do you want to see the United States? Do you want to see the United States watch along? Because we are in the United States after all.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to see? Because it'd be funny. We do the watch along and they get eliminated.
It's possible. Wait, so are these next games moving
Knockout.
forward one and done, right?
Yeah, knockout.
Woo! Saturday, yeah, Venezuela, Japan. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I tell you this.
I think USA is gonna advance, especially since they are playing Canada. I think.
I don't know. Canada's good, man. Don't sleep.
You think they might pull a Italy 2.0? they might rip a page out of the Italians book
and snatch it, bro.
Yo, that would be a huge upset.
Wait, that's a 9 p.m. start?
Yeah. It's perfect for us.
Damn, we got hop on what time? Like 9:30?
9:30, yeah.
9:45.
That gives me more time too, because I'll be with my son.
You got little man, yeah.
So later is better too.
No, yeah, that's good. We doing the finals of the WBC, no matter who's in it.
That's a given
for sure.
What's that? The 17th is the last day.
I think so.
Right.
Damn, I can't believe the finals is in a week, bro. That's crazy.
That's why I said what I said a few minutes ago, bro. Like, after this tournament is done, I'm not going straight into spring training, bro. I can't do
spring training. There's no spring training left. There's like 4 days.
Bro, I don't I mean, I've been keeping up with a couple of things here and there, but spring training this year it ain't even spring training for me. Like, for me, I'm more concerned about going from classic to, regular season. Not literally, but if I could do that, because, we still got a few days in between.
We got a week off. That's a week off for us.
But at the same time, this classic means that much, and the games, are so meaningful that, I'm glad that we're treating this, as if it's October all over again.
It is.
Right.
It is, bro. 1,000% it is. By the way, speaking of spring training, the Reds got some devastating news. We put it out on our socials. Hunter Green's gonna be down to July. I'm openly asking this question just from the chat and for your perspective too, Ivan. Does it change the way the Reds handle their, the beginning of the season? Are they more aggressive in the trade market? Because we do know they wanted to trade some starters at some point.
Now you can't, right? Especially with your top dog being down for the first 3 to 4 months,
3.5.
That's trouble.
Yeah,
I don't think they are. To answer your question, I don't think they can afford to do that, right? Because now, while you may have considered at one point to try to move on from one of these pitchers, as you mentioned, right? You kind of have to hold on to everything that you could up until Hunter Green comes back. And that's if he comes back on time, because, sometimes things could take a sharp turn. And now all of a sudden you look up and it's like, yo, he might be out for the full year. You never know.
Crazy, bro.
Okay, we got somebody named Juanito showing love.
What's up, bro? What's up? We see you. Let me see if I can see these flags. I'm assuming one is a Venezuelan flag.
He got both there. He got the Dominican flag. He got a handshake in the middle and the Venezuelan flag.
So are you Dominican and Venezuelan, brother? Because that's an interesting mix.
I know, right?
Word. Talk more to us. We want to know.
Yo, by the way, if anybody is Dominican and both Venezuelan, right? How do you go about this game? Because this is a conflict that I used to have with myself for years in the classic when it came to DR and PR. I don't got that problem right now, and I probably won't. I think PR. I don't think PR. You know what it is, man? As much as I love PR and the energy that they bring, right? But their offense is really worrisome. I hate to keep saying it,
1,000%.
but
No, it is. You're
yo,
right.
they look at who. So they were in a pool with Canada, Cuba, Colombia, Panama,
And
right?
they barely escaped.
Exactly, because I
Yeah,
think if Cuba would have won today, wouldn't they have advanced or something like that, right? Because I
I think
think
so.
they still had a shot going into that game earlier today,
And Canada beat them. Yeah.
right? But it's gonna get tougher, man. I think I do think Puerto Rico is gonna have a shot against Italy. Not to say that Italy can't beat them, because Italy has already shown what they about.
Italy smoked us. Italy could beat anybody, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
They smoked the United States.
I'm
You know what I
going
mean?
PR over Italy. You going Italy over PR?
I think so.
Yeah, I respect it. I ain't mad
I
at
think
it.
so. But I wouldn't be mad if PR wins though.
If PR wins, I'm bringing back out that Puerto Rico shirt. I'm bringing
Oh.
it back out. I know I sound like a hypocrite because I was like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it again. They not good. But if they beat Italy, I'm in here with the blue shirt. For real.
Oh man.
Oh, this brother knows his stuff. He's in here talking about the Reds.
See, that's the type of fan we like. That's the type of fan we like. You're welcome here anytime, bro. Oh no, that's the type of fan we like. He's telling me Andrew Abbott, Nicola Dolo. That's the type of fan we like. We like fans like that. You a baseball fan, brother. Yeah. 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 I like that. Yo, and the thing is, the Reds got pitching out the wazoo, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even with his injury, you got Chase Burns, you got the people he's talking about, and they still probably gonna finish third in that division, bro.
Yeah.
Behind the Cubs and Milwaukee.
I have the Cubs winning the Central this year. I think the Brewers,
It's about time.
especially with the loss of Freddie Peralta going to the Mets. It's only but a matter of time. I know we've talked about the many guys that they've lost over the past 2 years, but listen, I don't think that's gonna work forever.
Nah, you can't, because at some point you got to pay the piper, right? You can't keep trying to just like, oh, we can keep going, we can keep going, we can keep going.
Right.
Because we don't know what Mezerowski's gonna be yet. Like, he's young and he got great stuff, but like, can he put it together? Freddie was a mainstay, and before him, you have Burns.
The guy who got all of these guys together too is no longer there.
David Stearns, right?
Right. And now it makes sense, not only because we know that the Brewers can't afford these guys, right?
No.
But at the same time, they've gotten rid of, David Stearns is now with the Mets, and a lot of these guys who have moved on from the Brewers over the past however many years, those are some of his guys, that he himself
picked up,
given a chance. Yeah.
All right, Venezuela, you down to you got 6 outs left, bro.
I don't think they coming back, bro. I don't think so.
Gotta get this. If you're gonna do it, you gotta start now.
Listen, the way they looking right now, they might have to give Miggy a bat, and he might have to suit up real quick, come in as a pinch hitter, because they need everything straight up.
He talking. He talking.
Oh,
bro.
well, Eugenio Suarez, he ain't that much of a newcomer, because that used to be his block before.
His old stomping ground. Yeah, his old stomping grounds. He might, I'm gonna be honest with you. He might put up 50 in that yard, bro.
Yeah, he knows what it feels like to be there.
Him in that yard, bro. This is interesting. He's also going to be on Royals broadcast too. Hosmer. Yeah. This game's flying by, bro.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be here longer. This game is zooming by, bro.
You know what it is too? And I've noticed this watching as many games as I've watched. throughout the classic so far. A lot of these pitchers, especially now that we're in the first round, a lot of these pitchers know that they only have but so many pitches to throw, so they're throwing more
65 pitches.
strikes.
Yeah, we're
Even though some of them have, walked runs in and all that stuff, because we don't seen it all. I've seen some really bad pitches. But I think the reason why
there
a
was
lot of these
a
games
game
might
the
be
other night.
felt.
Oh, the Puerto Rico Canada game. Yo, they walked like 4 batters in a row in the PR Canada game the other night.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yo, you know who looked filthy tonight? Philly fans around the world are like, yo, please, baby Jesus, let this be true. Aaron Nola, look at Aaron Nola from 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
That curveball was looking wicked, bro. I was like, woohoo. Ooh, if that's the Aaron Nola we getting to put with Sanchez and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sanchez and a healthy Zach Wheeler.
Woo! Yeah. See, because I'm sorry, we're baseball fans, bro. If you don't think that Aaron Nola start got me hyped, because I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, oh, he's throwing strikes. He's in the zone. He's looking good. I'm like, yo, can we at least see what this looks like all put together? Wheeler comes back. Sanchez comes back. Now you got something.
Mm-hmm. And then they just extended Jesus Luzardo too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
5 years, $135. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Phillies pitching is still, it could be serious if everything comes together. You could have some,
I think they have the best pitching staff in the National League East. They do. I think there's too. You know what it is? While I do like Freddie Peralta and Nolan McLean as a 1-2 punch, there's a little too many question marks. And I'm sorry to say this, not to come off as a hater, Armand, and for the rest of you who are Mets fans, we still have to see Nolan McLean over the course of a full season. We gotta just pump the brakes just a little bit.
Listen, I feel the same way about what's his name? Cam Schlittler. Like everybody else, Cam Schlittler is gonna be great. I don't know that.
Right. It's not a lock, right? Mm-hmm.
I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that either one of those brothers are gonna be great. Because here's what happens: the league figures you out, the league starts to study your tendencies, knowing what you want to do. Then you have to adjust to the league now. The thing about this tournament, the WBC, there's no adjustment time. What you see is what you get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what the guy throws, you got to get up there in the box and adjust to it. And where over the course of 162 games, 35 starts, people going to start to pick out tendencies. Or he likes to go through his changeup in this spot.
Mm-hmm.
Or he likes to throw a fastball in this spot. So now you got to be a little bit more creative. By the way, Vinny Pasquantino, my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing the 3 home runs he hit tonight. But like, I feel like in this tournament's like a shotgun tournament. Like you go what you got and whatever you got. This feels like very March Madness-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Like college basketball. If you lose, it's one and done. You're out. That's what this feels like. So imagine putting these stakes on the line every year or every other year. Baseball's ratings would be through the roof. And this is the thing. You know how much more ratings this game would have gotten if it was on Fox?
Right.
Where you that like, yeah, the app is free, but you still got to download the app. You still got to go through the process of doing all that.
Some people don't even know what it is, too.
Right. Shout out to Jules for even mentioning, yo, I need help with this. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It is so crazy. By the way,
damn, that's just unfair. It ricocheted off of Doval and straight to Manny Machado, and he just made it look mad easy, bro.
Manny's a cheat code at third, bro. Manny is not fair, bro. This is funny. This right here, this is funny. That's
For real,
funny. It's funny,
honestly.
but it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great point because after Nats last night's loss, it was no longer up to the USA. USA didn't have a say anymore because they got no more games.
Yo, Canada might take them out.
I
Canada
it
might take them out.
it wouldn't surprise me, but if you're USA, man, oh my gosh, that's a bad way to go out.
Like if Team USA is serious, hang 15 runs on Canada in 5 innings and let's get busy.
It's true, right?
Stop
Mercy
playing
rule
games. Yo, put these dudes to sleep.
them. Send them back up north.
Yo, go enjoy some Tim Hortons. This grown folk business. You got one slip on us, you ain't getting another one. And D-Ro, play your A lineup. I don't care how people feel. So what? I'm talking about Paul Goldschmidt's a pro. I don't know what that mean. What that mean? It's either you trying to win it or it's a charity event.
Right? Yeah.
Right? Like it can't be one or the other. Like DR, you know what I love about DR? DR don't even need this game, bro. But DR's like, nah, we putting the A lineup out there. The A pitches is available. The A staff. We ain't playing with y'all. We ain't pulling the third man off the bench. Tell me if I'm wrong, Ivan.
I mean, what it does mean for DR now, especially moving forward in this tournament, is we have to wait longer. For those of you who were hoping for, a DR Japan matchup, they're winning tonight, so that won't happen until the later rounds.
By the way, how would it work? When would the United States play DR? How would that work?
That's a good question. I gotta see how.
Because they wouldn't play each other in the championship. That I do know.
Let me see. You know what I got to look at? Let me see, like bracket style. Bracket style, I think, is easier to answer your question.
Yeah, bro, because
okay. So, what was your question again?
When if the United States moves on, let's say they beat Canada, DR moves on, they do what they do. When's the first possibility we see the United States and DR? If at all.
Right. United States and DR.
Because I know they can't play for the semifinals.
Semifinal. Thank you for that. Yeah. So the US would have to beat Canada and DR would have to beat Korea. That would mean USA DR in the semifinal on March 15th.
So that's the game to decide who goes to the finals.
That right.
Woo!
Because I'm gonna be honest, in the semifinals, on the other side, I'm probably going Japan, Puerto Rico. You going Japan, Italy, right? I'm gonna go Japan, Puerto Rico, and I'm gonna go USA versus DR in the semifinal.
Damn, you just gonna disrespect Italy after all Italy done did.
No, listen. If they come out on top and they beat Puerto Rico, I'm showing them love as I am right now.
If
I might even have coffee that night if Italy continues, bro.
If they beating PR, bro.
Yo, chat, what y'all think? You think Italy's gonna beat Puerto Rico easily, or won't be that easy?
I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I think Italy wins.
Yeah, I think Italy can win for sure.
Here's what I'm saying. Because you just said, and I'm just piggybacking off of what you just said.
Italy has the better offense. They do.
And that's why they're gonna win the game. You gotta score. Because you even said earlier in the show, in the later round, your offense gotta show up. Italy's offense is showing up.
That's true.
Italy wins hands down. Wow. Wow.
Hands down is crazy, bro. Armand, you making it seem like Italy's gonna steamroll through Puerto Rico, bro. I respect it. Listen, it's not like Italy doesn't have a shot, right? I don't want to come on here and act like I'm trying to like not give Italy their credit. You muted, bro.
I just think Italy's offense is a little deeper.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. If I look at both teams, I think Italy has a better offense than Puerto Rico. Absolutely.
Oh, we got the odds here. Your man pulled up with the odds. I like this. Dominican Republic plus 175, USA plus 180, plus 225. I don't know about Japan. Japan on that money line is a little bit too. That's a little disrespectful to me.
Team USA legend Vinny Pasquantino. Armand said they're gonna win because of the power of the espresso. Armand, are you Italian?
Are you? Any Italians in here?
Where's some of you guys from?
Yeah, they're like, what's your nationality?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a Puerto American.
Right.
My nationality is Puerto Rican, but I'm an American. Like,
half Italian and Egyptian. Interesting.
Ooh, all right.
Sounds like you be eating good, Armand.
I vacation in Italy. Does that count as crazy?
It only counts. It only counts if you got your citizenship out there, like Rosarena did in Mexico.
I vacationed is crazy, bro.
I would like to actually go to Italy.
Nah, man.
I do for sure. I got to put that on my bucket list for the future.
I eat very well. I don't doubt it, bro. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. What a throw. Oh, he might be in there, though. He might be. Yeah, he's in there. He didn't get the tag down.
I think you ahead of me. You might. What game you watching? You watching the same one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you ahead of me or if.
I think you ahead of me.
Yeah.
Because is Albert already on the field?
Albert, yeah, I already passed that.
So you ahead of me.
Juan Soto's up to play.
Oh yeah, you ahead of me.
Yeah?
Because Albert's at the on the field right now.
Right. Oh man, did they go talking about that infamous contract of yours there, Armand? The almighty Juan Soto deal.
What they saying?
No, they had showed the contract that he signed with the Mets, the years, the money.
Man, leave that man alone.
Right? They watching his pocket.
Pocket watching from afar is nasty.
Yo, Armand, do you think even if Juan Soto doesn't win a ring with the Mets, do you think he could still be an all-time great Met? Or do you think that ring is gonna matter?
Nah, he gotta win a chip. Right?
He got to win one to be up there.
You gotta win at least one chip.
I mean, if that's the case, then Aaron Judge is in a similar situation. Then,
Of course, he's in a similar situation.
Mm-hmm.
He gotta win a chip too. He ain't out the woods.
Right.
But I don't think it ever happens though.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron Judge is gonna win one. Oh, easily David Wright is an all-time Met.
But he's a great Met because he got hurt. Like, we don't know how different David Wright's career would have been if he never got hurt.
I think he probably would have gotten pretty close to the Hall of Fame. Like not exactly, 3,000 hits and all that crazy stuff, but
No, but he gets close.
because I think what a lot of voters do now is they kind of look at like these peaks that you have throughout your career, and they
Mm-hmm.
try to determine like, yo, was his like 5, 7 to like 10-year stretch, was it good enough
Yeah,
to be able to
they
put him in?
they call that your black tape years. Like if you have
Right.
like if you put it up like a 7-year stretch where it's like black tape where automatic, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how they do it. So since we didn't do this for the intro, we're gonna set this for the outro today. So the outro is gonna look a little different today, folks. We're not gonna just outro y'all like regular.
By the way, since we have you guys here, I'm gonna put you guys on the spot. Have have you guys checked out the interview with Xavier Scruggs? Any thoughts on that now that you actually have us here and could ask us any questions, anything like that?
Yeah. Conan, yeah, he was a good man. Beltran was too, and he didn't win one. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you slacking, Armand.
Not
You
yet,
gotta
not
get
yet.
up on
We
that,
see you.
bro.
We see you, dog. We see
At
you.
least, at least, you're honest, right? He's honest, so where some other people be like, yeah, I saw it, and they didn't even open the damn video.
Nah, but I like how he said not yet though, which means I plan to watch it at some point.
Right. Dallas Braden
Oh
been
no,
busy at work. I feel you, bro.
I dig it, bro.
Yo, how about these gas prices, yo? For you guys who drive cars, have y'all been seeing the spike in gas prices lately? Yo, I was talking to my uncle earlier today, and I
Mhm.
think literally like 3 weeks ago, it was like two and some change, bro, like 285-ish around there.
Now it's
It
like
wasn't
$4.
$3 yet. Bro, it is. In some places, it's already at $4. I'm creeping up there out here where I'm at. It's crazy, man.
Oh man, yo, damn.
This war started, and now it's like, yo, now we all gotta go to hell.
Oh, we in hell already, bro.
For real.
We here.
With how expensive life is now, bro, I can only imagine what my son is gonna have to go through when he gets older. He's only 2 years old. What's gonna happen when he's in his 20s? Like, is rent gonna be like $5,000 to $7,000 for real? Like, yo,
Gonna need like 12 jobs.
yo, because now the median, I think they say, is like 2,000, right? Or right between 2,000 and like 2,500.
Yeah, when he
But
grows up,
that's what I'm
when he
saying.
grows up, it's
When
about
we
to be like
talking 20
$5,000.
years, 20 years from now, I think that's easily gonna double. Easily gonna double.
Probably looking at probably like 6,500 on a good day.
And we're talking for an apartment, bro. That's the scary part. We're not talking like luxury, because now that price gets you luxury, right? That gets you something, maybe even a parking spot, depending on where you live. You're like, you'll be all right,
Yeah.
But that is gonna be the price of a regular apartment, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I don't want no problems.
Listen,
I don't
man.
want yo. By the time I hope me and you are super rich, we're just like we ain't even gotta worry about it. We ain't
Yeah,
even gotta worry about it.
this is why we need the chat to continue to show up and,
Oh,
show the love that they do, bro. Because it's really a team effort. Obviously with Stefan and I being a 2-man team, 3-man team, really, if you include Rick. Shout out to him. That's why we look so pretty here with the new graphics, new logo, new damn everything.
Oh yeah, no.
But at the same time, you guys, gotta watch that Xavier Scruggs interview, Armand. It's crazy. Yeah, man. It's really bad.
Over 350 is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I feel like you put in $15, $20 into your tank right now. Is your car is eating that up.
You
It's
going like
nothing.
half a block.
For real, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Listen, luckily my car comes with a charger. We don't even need gas.
Yeah,
For
you're
those that don't
crazy.
know, I'm in a wheelchair, so it's we gonna make wheelchair jokes every now and again, guys. You just gotta get used to the wheelchair human. I mean, yeah, somebody asked me like, "Oh, you don't feel do you feel comfortable making fun of wheelchair?" I'm like, I make jokes about being in a wheelchair all the time, bro.
Right. Sometimes you make jokes with people, and I'm like, I'll be lost. I'll be like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but as long as he's straight, I'm good.
No, but you gotta kind of see it from the standpoint that like people just brother got what he said?
Man-powered
wheels. No, it's true, bro. Like I'm the type that me and you, I'll make a joke to you all the time. Like, yo, I remember when I went to Yankee Stadium, bro. The chair almost died on me, bro, leaving the stadium because my battery was straight trash, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
When they replaced my batteries, bro, you don't understand, bro.
I'm glad you made it home because I know how sometimes it is for you after Yankee games. That's why I don't leave until you good, bro. Because these people be telling you one thing and yo, I'm here. They're not even there.
Or they're on the block.
Yeah, I remember there was one time we had to actually walk a couple of blocks away from Yankee Stadium because I don't know if they couldn't get through or what the hell was going on.
Nah, they had the whole block barricaded.
No, but you and Rick really got the crazy stories because you tell me things that y'all went through before, and I'm like, damn, y'all crazy.
Nah, me and Rick got the stories for days, bro.
Like y'all have been on like actual journeys,
like missions. me and Mike, you shout to Mike. Me and Mike too got some stories. Coming back from Yankee Stadium, not getting back to my neighborhood till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. What?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, yo, we made it. We made it.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to get, gas around places like that.
Oh.
Especially those that are close to like a freeway, a highway. Those are the ones that they charge you like an extra $1 and some change more.
Oh, no, they banging you in the head. 1,000%.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
anytime I need gas, I always try to avoid those kind of spots because you end up paying like, no lie, like an extra $1 to $2 more. Seriously.
Yeah. Yo, tell me how I went to I forgot what museum I went to, but I went to the museum with Shorty. Tell me how they charged an additional $10 because I had to charge my chair on that outlet.
That's crazy. $10 for that?
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah,
that
bro.
sounds like New York. Yo, speaking of New York, for those of you who probably know about this, or maybe you don't, I just found out about it maybe like 2 days ago. Yo, they're flirting with the idea of now charging New Yorkers for free parking. Could you believe that?
Charge it. Wait.
Yes. Okay, so you know how in New York you got your alternate side parking where like, you got to move your car, on maybe Mondays and like Thursdays, for example, right? Between the hours of, let's say, 8:30 and 10 o'clock. It varies depending on where you live because some places, they only got it for a day.
And they're charging you for that?
Not yet, but apparently there's conversations being had. I never heard of something like that before. I'm going to be honest. I read it. I saw this video on there and I was like, yo, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, is meter parking and all of these tickets, all these cameras, all these tolls, right? These tolls that I go through, I got to go through it weekly to pick up my son. I get it. I'm in a different state. But even if you're a New Yorker, bro, you can't even travel within the 5 boroughs without, giving New York like $5 to $10. You can't do it.
5 to 10. You being kind. More like 15 to 20.
It's bad. New York is really on something with that one.
That's why I'm trying to get the hell up out of here, bro.
You know what
we
I
got
hate?
2 runners on, bro.
And no
Hold
outs.
up. Hold up. We sitting here bullshitting like we ain't got a game popping off over here.
Wow, imagine we get something crazy like a grand slam. A grand slam is a tie game here. A grand slam.
But just as we said that, somebody's gonna ground into a double play. Son,
You got to do something here if you're Venezuela.
Yeah.
I think Venezuela gets eliminated next round anyway, especially if they got to face Japan.
With no pitching. Ooh.
Yeah, Japan is they're gonna give it to them.
Yo, Japan feel like that first round was like an exhibition for them dudes. We just getting the kinks out. We see y'all when we come stateside. You know what I'm saying?
Think their hardest game was against Australia.
Yeah, and they won 4-3, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was their toughest game, probably. Wow, 3-0. This man can't even find the strike zone.
They got somebody warming up. That's crazy, bro.
Bases loaded, no outs.
Damn.
But
bro.
look who's up. Look who's up. The almighty Luis Ariz. Yo, he's turned into a power hitter now. Be careful with that grand slam.
Yo, imagine.
He could do it.
Imagine it's a granny, bro.
Pujols is pulling him from the game. Who's coming in? Who they had warming up?
Elvis Alvarado. I don't even know who that is.
Venezuela, they have to capitalize here, because if you don't, then it's ball game, right? Especially with this being the final inning. Not only is it ball game for this, but I think it might be ball game for you moving forward. Because I don't got them being Japan. I don't.
It might be tournament for you. No, he can't find a plate, bro. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, bro. You know who we haven't seen all night? Gino, and where's Glaber at?
Right.
Word. Uh-oh. Yo, bro, we sitting here talking about gas and tolls and travel, and it just got real quick, bro. It just got real quick, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Torres is not playing tonight.
No Glaber, no Gino. Son.
I mean, I'm surprised. At least, well, we're about to see, right? They still have time, but it's bases loaded, no outs. I would like to see one of these guys come up in a pinch hitting situation, maybe. You
At
know,
least
somebody
Suarez.
got to come up.
Suarez might tie with one swing. He just didn't do a double play.
No. I'm just imagining, like, what if Venezuela like pulls it off here, where we're going to extras?
Oh my God, bro.
They still have a shot, even if there's not a grand slam, right? Let's say you get one of these two guys in. Yeah.
Somebody hits a bases clearing double, bro. You in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You in the game. But with the way
What's going on here?
Your Tubi Wiggin?
No, I saw the umpire come out, and I don't know what he was talking about there, but
guys, if you got the sound on, can somebody tell us what they're saying like with the umpires and stuff, because we're not playing this out because we ain't trying to get sued or nothing like that. But
Yo, the
wow,
Venezuelans, they up.
they
They
going
up it.
crazy, bro.
They are alert right now.
And I've never seen this dude before.
I don't know
Elvis
who he is.
Alvarado. I don't even know who that is.
Oh, throwing 100, but wild though. That's the thing. It's a wild 100. It's a 100 with a lot of movement going to different places.
Yo, all you gotta
Not
do is
good.
just let him throw 4 balls before you swing the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Like now is when you start getting into game plan mode. Like if he can't throw the ball across the plate, I'm not swinging.
Right.
You gotta throw 2 strikes before I even think about swinging this bat, bro.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you have a good eye like Luis Ariz.
Yeah, bro. All right, you ahead of us. So it's already 1-0. What's the count right now?
Right now, 1-2.
1-2.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. 1-on-1. He fouled it all. He's throwing gas.
That's why we never heard of him. He pitches in Oakland. Nobody watches the A's.
Come on, Venezuela. Let's go. Like we're either going to extras or the game is ending. Like what's going on here?
Yeah, somebody pick a side, bro. What you want to do?
Okay. I mean, that's a little something, but they still need more.
Sack fly?
Yeah. First and second, 1 out, 7-4.
Salvy's up, right?
I don't know. Didn't we just see Salvi? Like, well, he might be up again. I don't know.
It might be him. Oh, Jackson Churio.
Okay.
I think it's Jackson Churio. I think. No, because this dude hit third.
It's Contreras.
Oh,
'Cause both brothers are on the team.
William and
Mm-hmm. Oh, what in the hell? Oh my gosh.
what happened, bro?
Wow. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He throws it into the outfield. He doesn't even reach second base.
No way.
A run comes in, 7-5.
7-5. So runners on first and third.
Yep.
Oh no way, bro.
I don't know why he rushed the throw. He had so much time too.
Come on. No, but come.
He had time, bro.
Come. Yes, come on, man. Come. Wow, that's crazy, bro.
He rushed it. That's what it is. He rushed it. He had all the time in the world.
See, but this is when the pressure of not being in this situation before is going to show out now. Because now he's probably never been in a situation like this before. Because these are like playoff games, like you said, bro. These are not like regular season energy, whatever. Like you make a wrong throw here, that the whole momentum changes.
I mean,
Now,
they got their captain up now. Let's see.
I got a question for you. Do you steal second to stay out of the double play?
Who's on? Who's on first right now? I don't know. I forget who's on first. Let's see. Yeah, Armand, that was a terrible throw, honestly. Because the ground ball, I mean, that's what you want in that situation to get the double play.
No, you can't steal because it's the catcher. It's William.
Okay.
Oh, Wilson. So you can't steal, but that's crazy, bro.
Man, Salvi down 0-2.
Oh. But if anybody could make it interesting down 0-2 is him, bro. Like, because he's not going to give nothing away. He's going to stay in the fight and Struck
the
out.
ball game, bro.
Double play.
Yep.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Venezuela, y'all made it interesting, but good luck because Japan's gonna spank that behind, bro.
Yeah. Yep. So that means DR, Korea next round, and Venezuela versus Japan.
Yo, if you Korea, do you even want to get off the bus, bro? Do you want to get off the plane?
They're gonna have to show up with everything they got, honestly.
It might not, everything might be done in the first inning.
I know that's one of those games where
Son,
DR,
man.
like, it wouldn't surprise me if they ended up winning, like mercy rule or something.
13 to nothing or something like that.
Korea just waved the white flag, Armand said.
I wouldn't even get off the plane. That's straight forfeit, bro.
Right. Nah, this was fun though. I'm glad it didn't go into like 11:30, 12 o'clock, nothing crazy like
It's
that.
perfect. We got off right at the right time, too.
Shout out to all of you guys, by the way. If you are still here and you made it this far, hit that like button. A lot of you guys like to pull up and not like the video. I don't know who you are, but make sure you like the video before you leave.
Robert De Niro says, you might not know who we are, but we know who you are.
Right, yeah.
We know who you are, yeah.
We'll be back Saturday right?
Night at 9:30.
About it depends on my son. We'll say between 9:30 and 10 o'clock around there. Yeah.
All right, so I'll say 10 just to be safe.
Right. Well, the game, remember, starts at 9 o'clock. That one, actually.
No, but I'm saying little man might be like, I don't want to go to bed quite yet. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, but the reason why I mentioned the game time of that game, it's not a typical 7-8 p.m. So even if we do come on later, like, we're not really missing much because the game itself is already late,
Yeah. So we coming off to Japan versus Venezuela. Oh, so we get back-to-back Venezuelan games because we did Venezuela DR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the only other option,
Team USA, y'all better advance, bro. Because
USA Canada, right?
Y'all better advance, because if not, we not gonna get no USA games out this tournament, brother.
If Team USA, which I do have them beating Team Canada, right? Not that Team Canada can't pull off an upset, because they for sure can. But if Team USA advances and they have to face up,
DR,
you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Now, Team USA is the one team that got the lineup that can stay with DR in terms of putting up runs.
Right. But here's my question to you. Are you bringing the energy early, or are you going to wait until the 5th or the 6th inning?
See, but the game on Friday is going to tell me everything I need to know.
Right.
If you come out and blitz Canada where it's like 9-0 in like the second inning, then I'm like,
the second inning is crazy.
But when you put together this team, you did not put together this team to say, oh, we're going to be a nail biters in the 8th inning.
Yeah.
You're supposed to smack dudes.
You should be doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Mark DeRosa said this, and we're leaving now. You can't talk about a dream team, and the only dream we've experienced so far is a damn near nightmare.
And the nightmare ain't over yet, because they can still get eliminated.
Canada could put you to sleep. Son.
If you're USA, think about this. If you're going to try to win this, you have to go through a hungry Team Canada, right? You most likely have to go on and face DR, and then you're going to have
Japan's waiting for you in the finals.
So, like, come on now. Like, yo, this is those are some tough opponents. But here's the thing, though. If they advance to the championship game, that means you're playing back-to-back games. That's DR versus what looks like Japan, probably.
Oh,
that's not easy, bro.
Nah,
that's not easy.
Then we really got to pick where we doing watch-alongs at. Nah, we got a new one in here. Shout, man! Shout to you.
Yo, shout out to DR. They remain undefeated. They're now what, 4-0, right?
4-0, yeah, man.
Look at that. Yo, they might be able to do what they did when they won in 2013, bro, and
Not
go
lose.
undefeated the whole way.
They might.
It's possible.
The,
It's
the way
possible.
the way they're looking right now. Nah, Italy
All
taking
right,
it all.
Shrek. Hold on now, Shrek.
Italy
See, now,
taking it
Stefan,
all.
you gotta say something here because you like Italy to a certain extent, but you ain't that damn crazy.
Nah, I'm not that nuts. Nah, hell no.
Also, you're Italian, Shrek. Yo, bro, where the hell were you when we asked you guys to share where you're from? This man talking about some damn vacation only.
Nah, he says as an honorary Italian. You not really Italian, bro. Oh man. All right. All right, cool.
Where you from, Shrek?
He says as an honor. Yo, you a fool, Shrek. You a fool, my boy.
Nah, this is fun though. We basically did our thing though. The game is over. We done talked about everything. USA. So why the hell? Where is energy? White. He says I'm white. Listen, bro. It is okay. It is okay.
He said I'm white. He's stupid, bro.
Yo, so where's this energy? Before we go, where's this energy that you have for Team Italy, but for
Because
Team
he got
USA,
Roy.
bro?
They got Royals on the team, bro.
Right,
Jack Caglione, Vinny Paz. They got the Royals over there, bro.
I respect it.
He good. He good. But yo, this was fun, man. We did our thing. Oh.
Right? Coming from the true Italian here, Armand.
Oh, he said I gotta approve it. Damn.
Yo, Armand, do us a favor, man. You know, whether it be tomorrow, later this week, make sure you have a great Italian dish in honor of Stefan and myself.
Word, throw a flag in the chat too one time. Throw your flags in the chat.
Yes, Michael Lorenzen was a Royal. You're right.
Yo, why wait till we leaving to get 10 people in the chat, bro?
Yo, everybody who's here, make sure you like the video, subscribe. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, all of that good stuff. Yeah, and we post daily, by the way, too. So
yeah, nah. Hit the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. So peace, y'all. Look at him waving his. Look at him.